Okay, what's going on, everybody? I'm kind of in the dark again. I mean, there's some light over there. I'm at the I'm at the thingy. I'm at a place. Some people will know where I'm at, possibly. I'm walking my dog. My dog is getting walked. It's right. It's right. It's right. He's right there. I promise. He's right there. You see him. Cute little creature. But the purpose of this video is because I want to be transparent. I want to be open. I have so much love in my soul. I, I felt drunk since yesterday. Off the love, off just the universal life force. Now, for the people who know, then you know. But for those who don't, I'll talk about it eventually in another video. It's something that I've been meaning to get into. So, I've already been sensitive, and now that I kind of like I said, I'll get into it because I don't want to say too much. And besides, it's a little bit not necessarily germane to the point of this video. What I do want to talk about is the fact that I relapsed. Now, in order to be not as cryptic and in order to not have this video be over 10 minutes, I'm just going to come out and say it. I went and I ate some things that I enjoyed. I definitely enjoyed, but it's not a part of the path that I want to be on right now. And I went and I also drank more alcohol than I wanted to drink. And I'm kind of paying for it. Kind of paying for it. I'm paying for it in my body, which I mean, I feel, all things considered, I feel fine. But yeah, I'm definitely paying for it. Which this ain't the first time, but it's, in a while, it's, it hasn't happened. And, I'm here when I want to be this person who, even though I say I'm not perfect in my videos, it might seem that I'm this perfect person who has it all together. And I'm not, because usually no one is. Even the person you think is perfect does not have it all together. Everyone's got some shit that they're going through. That's just how it works, So I just wanted to make this video to be open because there's so much goddamn love in my soul that I'm not afraid. I do not have fear. As far as I can think, I don't know what I would be afraid of. Well, I can actually think because I don't feel the best in my body right now. So if I had to fight a motherfucker right now, I'm probably gonna lose that fight. I'm not gonna lie, because I just do not, I'm not. I'm just not in that place. And the more important thing to talk about, because I talk about so many things, right? I can really, before I jump to another point, let me finish by saying that it's my ex, right? All I'm going to say is it has to do with my ex, who, yes, I'm still in love with. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's been almost 3 years. I still love that girl more than I fucking have ever loved her. And, if we could get her on camera, she'll tell you, I fucking loved her. Like, that's it. When I've said this in videos before, it's slightly surprising that she still, thinks pretty highly of me. Uh, I'm like, damn, I kind of fucked up, but it wasn't always bad, right? So, but yeah, I did something that I told myself not to do. That's all I'm gonna say. I did something that I told myself not to do, and because I was at work and the thought in my mind popped up to do this thing, and I felt fear. I don't know why. Well, I know why I was scared, but I don't want to get into it too much because then it's going to divulge. And yeah, so but I felt fear, and I told myself I have to do it now. I actually literally have to do it right now, and that made me more afraid. But you have to conquer fear. You cannot allow fear to control you. There's only love and fear, and I choose love. I just want to I just want to be the best that I can. Because I'm a guy who's made mistakes and I paid for it. And I'm doing my best to not to pause too much because I want to get through this video. But um yeah, I know I can be better. I've been better. So what's stopping you? What are you afraid of? I ain't afraid of a motherfucking thing right now. I'm just I just want to love. So anyway, I did the thing that I told myself not to do, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but it still kind of punched me in the face really hard. And like I just felt it building up. I was just sad for some reason, and I was just getting sadder and sadder. And then I went to the store and I bought some food that's not raw, it's not vegan. Oh, and I enjoyed it. I didn't feel bad about that at all. That's not what I feel bad about. I enjoyed that because it's better if you eat something that you are quote unquote not supposed to eat and you enjoy it. Okay? But then come back and make the conscious choice that this is not something that I want to do on a regular basis. This is not, I don't want to make a habit of this. A lot of people, they'll beat themselves up about it, but that doesn't help anyone. It definitely doesn't help you. It definitely would not have helped me. Sudden chance of rain, tears falling down, down, down. Anyway, so yeah, I enjoyed that, and I also had a little alcohol, and a little more than a little alcohol, and yeah. Here's the thing: my body, in my past, I happened to have drank so much alcohol that my body's not necessarily the healthiest, right? I come out here and I got my shirt off and whatever, blah blah blah, but I'm really not doing as good as I could be. you know, I felt more comfortable in my body when I was fat. You know, when I weighed like almost an extra 100 pounds, I felt better. What was that, like 70 pounds? I don't know. Where are you going? Where are we going? See, I like to have them off the leash and, just let them roam. And usually we go to the lake, but every now and then I come over here maybe once, twice a week. And then, he can just roam and poop and pee wherever he wants to. But so yeah, that's why I do my best. Like I said, I am high raw. It's not like I've been lying in my videos. I don't want to be that fucking person who lies, who tries to act like I'm cooler than I am, because I've never been that person. So why start that shit now? But yeah, something interesting happened earlier. It happens every now and then. I'll meet somebody who is receptive to the things that I'm saying. I legitimately met this guy when I left work, like pretty much as soon as I got out of work, and we talked for 4 hours. He literally let me talk about everything from the Bible and the Essene Brotherhood and Jesus and, what people call conspiracies and health. And he was like, yo, I've been thinking about it because my sister's vegetarian. And I've been thinking about that I need to, do better for my health and I need to eat better. He's like, I've been thinking about it. And the fact that now I meet you and you're talking all this stuff to me. And I was telling him about biophotons and vitamins and all, dude, I was literally for 4 hours. I was talking to this guy, and then he had some problems with his girl. And I'm like, well, do you love her? And he was kind of hesitant at first. He was like, I don't know, man. But then he marinated on it and he was like, yeah, man, I love her. I really do love her. And it's like, of course you do. Like, now, here's the thing. You're the man. Fix it. Whatever issues you're dealing with, you need to fix that. Because if you don't, when you start acting the way you shouldn't be acting, she's going to start acting in a way that you're not going to like. And if you're not careful, one day you're going to wake up and she's going to be like, hey, I don't want to be here anymore. And to you, it's going to be like, where's this coming from? But she's probably been marinating on it for quite a while. That's what women do. And I was telling him, like, that's female nature. So you can't even be upset with them for it. That's why you just need to know that men do certain things and women do certain things. And when you know the nature, like, I'm not going to be mad at a dog for sniffing and humping things. That's what they do. Like, I'm not gonna be upset. I'm just gonna know that and, act accordingly. But we talked about so much stuff. I'm telling you. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video to say that I'm not perfect and I don't try to be. But you know what I want to be? I just want to be the most loving being that I can be, not only for myself, but for everyone else. Like, I just have so much love in my heart for everything. I was picking blackberries. That's when he walked up to me. He saw me picking blackberries because it's that time of year and the blackberries are growing everywhere. And by my job, those are the biggest ones that I've actually seen. So this is like the second time this song's playing. So it's definitely over 10 minutes. I'm playing the music in the background to know what I know, but I don't even want to be constrained by time because I have things to say. And it's interesting because when you know, most of the time that I talk to people, they'll talk to me for a couple minutes and then you can just tell body language that they're not really interested. They were just kind of curious. Like what was that? Last Saturday, I was walking the dog and I passed up this one house that's around the corner. And these two dudes were talking to these girls in the driveway, and the dog went over there because my dog is friendly and it likes to, get pets from people and sniff people and other animals. So, it went over there, and how women are, aw, and they're like, oh yeah, cool dog. What's her name? Everyone thinks it's a girl because it's a small dog, but anyway, I'm like, oh, it's a guy. His name's Kobe. And then some comments were made, like they were trying to kind of be cool in front of these girls. And there's a part of me that just didn't care. Then there's also that other part that's like, I will actually embarrass y'all right now. Because I had my shoes off, and he's like, where's your shoes? And I'm like, at the crib, bro. I live right around the corner. And I told him the dog's name was Kobe. He was like, hey, man, but for real, we could hoop right now. I'm like, bro, where's that coming from? Do I look like a basketball playing Negro to you? and I'm like, yo, I will literally drop 30 on you right now with no shoes on. I'm like, don't try to act cool in front of these girls. I didn't say that last part, but that's the testosterone. I've seen it so many times. People try to act, cool in front of girls. So it's like, I know nature, I know the masculine nature to do that. So I'm not even going to get upset that y'all are doing it. I might have done it before in my life. I usually don't do that. Usually when, there's a girl or girls and guys start getting like that, I literally remove myself my entire life. You can ask anyone who knows me. I remove myself from the situation. Back in Florida, when I was freaking homeless in Florida, of course, most people don't know that I'm homeless because I just, I'm just good. I'm just good like that. But, well, I'm not homeless now. So, but, whenever I've been homeless twice in my life by choice. And yeah, people never can tell that I'm homeless because I just don't care. And then especially when people talk to me, because that's like what the guy who I talked to for 4 hours, he was saying. He was like, yo, I can just tell, like, you're a smart guy. You know a lot of stuff. Like, you seem like you're at peace, and just like all these positive things he had to say about me. And it's like, yeah, I had to work a long time. It's kind of funny. There's this one line from this one song, which it's not exactly the same as the line from the song, because the line from the song, he says, I had to cry a lot of tears for you to get fucked this good. But I was just thinking in my head, like, yeah, I had to cry a lot of tears to be this at peace with myself, to be this on point, to be this loving and caring. I needed it. That's why I keep saying every guy needs to get punched in the face at least once, and every guy needs to have his heart broken. I feel like I needed to be broken up with. I cannot be mad at my ex. I can't. I literally cannot be. I just can't. I can't be mad at anyone. I can't. I'm a freaking God. I'm a creator. I cannot. Why would I place blame on others? You know, why would I do? It's just so beautiful, man. It all makes sense. Like I said, when you hone in on your diet and you hone in on meditation and breath work and the things that bring you happiness, life is just so easy. I really feel like I've unlocked a new level. I you can't tell me nothing right now. You really can't. But it was cool because every now and then, like I said, I'll find someone who, you know, they actually care about what I have to say. And I've done so much studying into these things that I think are cool. Not everyone's going to think it's cool, but I really enjoy these topics. And so when someone's going to literally let me sit here and talk about it for an hour, or in this case today, this dude, I was literally there for 4 hours talking to this guy, just telling him about the types of water and the stuff that's in the water and the different kinds of chemicals and that they spray on the food. And I'm like, yeah, this is why I'm out here foraging for berries and I'm looking for these different herbs to make my own teas so I can heal myself. Like it's so fucking beautiful, man. It's fucking so beautiful. Like it's so beautiful. It's man. Dude, I love myself enough. And I love you. And tomorrow's my ex's birthday. That's another thing. That's actually the thing that I want the most in the world right now is to be able to tell her happy birthday. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to get into why I won't do that. I'll just say that all I'll say is that when it's our time, because I'm pretty sure I said this in the last video, our story's not over. And no one has to agree with that. Only thing that matters is that I have to agree with it. But yeah, our story's definitely not over. And when it's time, she will reach out to me. But it kind of makes me sad that I'm not going to be telling her happy birthday, you know? Because I just want her to know that, you know, I'm just here for her, you know? Whenever she needs me, I'm still here. And I'm pretty sure she knows that. But yeah, man. So we're about to be home again. And as always, the video's longer than I wanted it to be. But you know what? I just love myself enough to kind of not give a shit. Oh, and I got an email from YouTube today. They took the advanced features away from my account, which they've done that before. And they're like, yeah, you can just follow the community guidelines and you'll get them back. It's like, oh, because I'm not talking about bullshit like all these other people. When I actually tell people how to better themselves, you got a problem with it. Even though they didn't give me a strike. I didn't get a community guideline strike this time because I didn't say anything. But they still took my stuff away and I haven't even uploaded a video in like a week. These motherfuckers are wild out here, but all that matters, if you want to feel love, you have to be love. And if you want to see more love in this world, you have to give the love. Be that, put the world into the love that you want to see so it comes back to you. That's how it works. Give more than you take. What is these y'all boys could have been went? Some people be driving crazy. But anyway, we're almost home. And so I'm signing off. I hope y'all have a good one because I'm having a great one. We're going this way. Let's go. Let's go. But yeah, man, I'm sure there's a lot of other things that I wanted to say, but there's going to be other videos for that. So until then, much love. Peace be with you. Yeah.